Welcome back to the channel. Thought I'd put a quick video out on the Larned Show this year. It's always a good show to go to. I really enjoy it. A lot of people get together and have a lot of fun, so I hope you enjoy the video. Well, here I am Saturday morning, show day, getting ready. You'll notice I have a coat on because it is pretty cold. I think it was in the 40s, low 40s. This day, and you'll see by the tree in the background there's a pretty good wind. The 30-mile-an-hour wind probably. The day before we had gusts to 50, so pretty chilly, but I'm tucked in behind a row of cedar trees here, so it's not too bad, but still got a jacket on for a while. Brought my 4-horse mogul, the one that I had at Pawnee Show this year. I'm not belting anything up to it. I'm just going to let it run on the trailer. It's a nice running engine. Everybody likes it. It's got a lot of intricate motion on it. People like to watch, so I'll be showing that this year here, and just getting it ready. I'm going to oil it up, clean it off. Got a little dust on it coming down the way we came into town, and I'm just going to be getting it ready and put some fuel in it and start it up. Mentioned that I really like this show. It's a pretty small show, but the showground is a great facility, and the club members are just wonderful, and it's really the way these shows all should be. Just a lot of people getting together, having a good time, and playing around with this old equipment and looking at it and learning about it. I had a lot of people stop by and look at this mogul. I spent a lot of time talking about it. Didn't have much time to sit in my chair because I was always talking to people about it, and that was great. So this show's a 2-day show. Saturday is show day. Sunday is also a show day, but they primarily had just a full day of tractor pulling that day, and a lot of the area people got together and had a tractor pull and had a lot of fun that day, and they ran the other displays as well. So anyway, so I didn't get much footage of a lot of the show just because I was busy with my own display, but I'm going to get it oiled up here and see if we can make it run. Now, getting ready to start the engine here. I'm priming the fuel system. This has a recirculating fuel system with a drain line. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. I'm setting the mixer and the choke here, and getting ready to start the engine up. And it's running. Kick off the decompression, get some compression on the engine, and advance the spark 5 degrees advanced, and it'll take off here. Adjust the carburetor a little bit, and it should be off running. But there is a problem, and I haven't seen it yet. We'll zoom in and we'll take a look at it. And here's the problem. Yes, that is gasoline coming out of the top of the mixer. The return line had a kink in the drain hose, and it was not draining back to the tank. Here I finally see it, and I shut the needle valve off, but the engine kept running because it was actually getting flooded, and it's still blowing gas out, and it's blowing it all over that magneto. I thought about pulling the mag wire to get it to stop, but I didn't figure that was a good idea because the magneto is what makes the spark voltage for the ignition, so that probably wouldn't be a smart move. So I went back to the back, and I was able to get that hose straightened out a little bit. There's a little section of rubber hose on there. I was able to get that and straightened out and got it so that it would drain the gas back, and then it went ahead and shut off. So then I ended up resolving that problem, and then the engine ran fine for the rest of the weekend. Not something you want to have happen at a show or anywhere, but it sure did. Here's a nice engine, a 6-horse Fairbanks Z throttle governed engine. These were used on farms quite a bit. They were around. Quite popular engine, a very good running engine. I actually owned this engine, and I just wasn't getting around to it. So I sold it to a collector friend of mine who did a really good job cleaning it up and getting it running. and even built this cart that's underneath it. Did a really good job, and it was really cool to see it running at the show this year. It runs that little buzz saw back in the background sometimes too, but really cool to see this engine running. And now we'll pan around the area here. There's that buzz saw being run by a scale case traction engine. There's another view of the Fairbanks, and then in the background is a Model T pickup. Pretty cool. Yeah, we'll walk around and look at a few engines here. Here's a Associated 1.5 chore boy, I believe. Very cool design, very simple. It's air cooled, so no water hassles. It'd probably be my choice for a light duty, small, compact power unit on the farm. Here's some Maytags running, and we'll see what else is here. Here's a nice engine, a 10-horse Titan. International built several lines of engines, and Titan was one of them. You just don't see a lot of them. They were a lower priced engine than the Moguls, but they were still not terribly common, and especially in this size. This is a 10 horsepower, so really nice engine and wonderful display, and I really like the cart too. Here's a show favorite, the Frick traction engine running the sawmill. Let's listen in. Here's the sawmill cutting some pine logs. Let's watch them work. Here's a neat display, an 1870s grist mill. It came out of Mappville Green, Kansas, just down the road from the town that I grew up in. This was a grader's mill. It would be used to grind a small portion of the grain to grate it before the rest of it was ground up. It uses two stones, one that's stationary and then one that rotates and grinds the grain up, and the grain would actually get warm coming out of this from the stone friction. It's being run by a little John Deere tractor today, but a really neat display. I really enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Like and subscribe. if you like what we're doing here on the channel, and I hope you enjoyed the Larned Kansas 2023 video.